Hello! The lighting is okay because I have a really nice lamp, but I look rough because I am just out of the shower. Anyway, I know I said my next video was going to be in my new apartment, and ignore my squeaky chair. I know it's bad, but this is where we're at. There are boxes everywhere. I'm moving in less than a week, and here I am filming a YouTube video because I had a creative spark, and you gotta follow the sparks. So I'm doing a simplified landscape type spread, which is perfect because half of my supplies are packed up. I've got my markers and I've got colored pencils, and that's what we're gonna use today. There's someone I follow called Katie_Moody, and then I'll show her profile right here. Anyway, she does these simplified landscapes that I absolutely adore, and I think it's really hard to find like a balance. Like there's a fine line between like a simplified stylized landscape and then looking unskilled and childish, and Katie does so good to have these simplified landscapes that don't look childish, but they look so inviting and so pretty. I'm going to just go on Pinterest. I'm going to look at it and I'm going to try and stylize it and simplify it, which is really hard for me because usually I try and go too much into detail. And I really want to try to just simplify it down to basic shapes and colors. So fingers crossed this ends up being a good exercise. Hello, it is finally voiceover me, and I am coming at you from the future. Wow, that was kind of lame. Anyway, you will see my two kids intruding in the camera zone for the entirety of this second thing, which for me is really funny and cute. And when my husband asked me why certain things take so long, I'm gonna just show him this section of the video. But you can see my little 9-month-old taking out my marker sheet, my 4-year-old trying to put it back. It was a very hectic time for the second piece. I'm not gonna lie, I selectively chose the footage where my children are being distracting because as a mom, I think it's really, really, really cute. As a viewer, I'm sorry, but I think it's cute. And yeah, she kept trying to grab my marker, which once again, so cute. Look at those little baby hands. And yeah, so I had to show it. I know y'all probably don't care about, and then there goes my 4-year-old. Yep, yeah, that's my life. And there's my 9-month-old's head completely blocking the picture. They're so cute. I love them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is my entire life that you're seeing just in a matter of about a minute. And from here on, the footage is normal of me just doing my art without my children reaching in and trying to grab everything they see. So let's talk about these pieces. The first one I actually really, really like. It's this kind of like, it's hills, but there's also like valleys, and I think there has to be crops because it's lined so nicely in some areas. But I really enjoy doing that, and I really enjoy doing the sunset in it, which honestly, it was a little bit difficult because I have the 48 pack of ohuhus, or 4D as I'm looking at the color chart up there. So there's not a lot of more dull sky colors for like pinks and stuff, but I think it came out okay and I really like it. And then this one, I actually had a lot of trouble with it, getting the reflection in the water with the colors I had, but I think it came out pretty good. And then the second one that I completely just forgot to mention and skip over was like a valley of flowers and everything, and that one was pretty simple, and it was mostly just adding colored dots, which I enjoyed, and it was fun and cute. And then this one is a little like a cliff over a beach, so I'm drawing the horizon. And I love how I got the water. I know right now it looks a little bit patchy, but it gets better. Look at that. The water looks so good with the sky. Oh, I was proud of myself. I even paused for a minute just to realize that I'm actually doing a sky well. I have trouble with skies, so I had to take a moment to appreciate myself for a second. Here I'm doing kind of like a canyon type, and there's a river leading to it, but with the reflections, the river is more so browny blue rather than like a nice clear or blue, so that's why it kind of looks a little bit crazy colored in the river. At first I thought it was a road when looking at the reference image, so I just made it blue to make it easier to see and tell that it was a river. But I really like the way like the mountain, the canyon turned out in the back. I am proud of that one. I'm actually proud of all of these minus one. So I mean, I'd say this was a success because I usually go, like I said, way too detailed in a lot of my pieces, so it was nice to finally do something more simplified and just do it in my sketchbook and have fun with it and get a bunch of pretty images down. This one was a little bit hard because I do have a decent amount of greens, but they all kind of blend together. And then this one right here is the one that I'm not so proud of. There was a sun reflection, or the sun was hitting the mountain on this orange side, and it was bright orange. It looked just like the canyons, but then on the other side there was snow. So it contrasted so much that it didn't seem to actually make any sense. And then there was a little lavender fields, which are super pretty, but because I had the limited color palette and the limited detail, it just looks kind of funky. But I still like it, but it's not what I was going for. And this one, I thought all hope was lost. I thought there was no way I was going to be able to do this. One, I'm not good at water. I'll be completely honest, I am not good at doing water. Two, I'm doing it in marker, and I'm fairly new with markers. I just started using markers at all in my last sketchbook. And not even early in my sketchbook, it was like December, so I've only been using them for like 3 months. Because I got these for Christmas. So, I did not think this was going to turn out well, but it did. It came together, and I am proud. Look at that waterfall. Oh my gosh. So anyway, thank you for watching me create these 8 different landscape pieces. I'm really proud of them, and I really appreciate you being here. I hope you have a nice day, and if you like it enough, maybe like and subscribe, and maybe check out my Instagram. That's just a tiny little suggestion, for me to you. Bye!